All right, here we are. Second episode of Solve for X. And for those of you that aren't familiar with it, this is something new that we kind of came up with to introduce people and programs that we think exemplify what the Ysleta Independent School District is all about and why we believe we are the District of Champions. We've got so many talented people, so many remarkable and extraordinary stories that we thought what we might do is we would share some of our people with the public about every 2 weeks. And today I have the honor of having two guests with me that I think the best way I can frame it is they come from the Riverside High School community, the first family of Riverside High School. 10 years ago when I arrived, I got to know the family. The family has always been very, very involved, and with me today are the two youngest, Jaden Bustillos and his sister Sophia Bustillos, who just graduated. Who's not with us is their older sister Charlize and their parents, their father being a school board member, has been a great school board member in the Riverside High School community, Charlie or Carlos Bustillos, and their mother's probably one of the best, if not the best, math teachers in the district working at Riverside Middle School, and that's Angie Bustillos. So welcome.
Hello.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Yeah. So the reason I call them the first family of the Riverside High School area is I learned something not too long ago, and that was that all five of the family members at one time or another have been the recipients of the Ranger Award for exemplifying what it's like to be at Riverside High School and what it means to be at Riverside High School. I'm going to start with Sophia, the youngest, and have her tell you a little bit about herself. I can tell you that very involved in athletics, a very good student, member of the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, and recently had a phenomenal experience on the basketball court.
Definitely, yes. So I just graduated high school, class of 2024. I'm going to attend Sol Ross and play basketball there as well, major in natural resources. I was involved in Riverside High School a lot. I participated in student council. I was a student council president. I was in NHS. I was a class officer. I was vice president. I did track. I played basketball. I played volleyball. I was a part of the Superintendent Advisory Committee. Just came back from Washington, which, thank you, by the way, it was really amazing. And, just really love the Riverside community.
So take me back. You started your involvement in sports and athletics, I assume, playing for your dad. Was your dad your first coach, or did you play in another league? I heard a story that at one point you were actually a cheerleader.
I was a cheerleader, and then I was cheering for Jaden's football team, and then all of a sudden I got stung by a bee, and I was like, never again. I'm never cheering again. So then they put me in basketball because Cheese was doing that, my sister Charlize. And I liked it. I loved it. My grandpa started coaching me. I was playing with people who were in third grade, and I was in kindergarten, and I was playing against boys and everything. I was like, I can do this. It's a challenge, but I can do this. I like it. And then my dad started coaching me, then my mom, and then just evolved like that.
Now tell me, what sports did your dad play?
Football, basketball.
He played a little bit of baseball too.
Okay. And your mom?
Volleyball, track, and basketball.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are they both in the same grade?
Yes.
Okay, so they went to school together. 1994. Your grandparents, did they go to Riverside High School?
They did not.
Okay. I thought there might be more Ranger
they went to
awards
Ysleta.
out there. All right, so you get started, you're playing basketball. It's obviously worked out really well for you. And you, football, kind of, definitely wrestling.
Yes, sir.
And then I think you ran too, right?
Cross country and track. Yes, sir.
Cross country and track. What was first?
It was football was first. That's where I really started, and then they put me in wrestling to get the tackling down, and then I just fell in love with wrestling more. So.
Oh, so
starting from day one.
You didn't start in wrestling. You started in football,
yes,
and in
sir.
order to improve in football, they thought wrestling might be a good way to learn to tackle.
Yes, sir.
And you go on, first of all, to well, obviously won a lot of district titles, by district titles,
Yes, sir.
area, state medal,
Uh, two-time runner-up.
two-time
unfortunately,
runner-up. Pretty impressive for going into a program with the purpose being to help you improve in the area of tackling. Did you ever play football beyond
Yes,
Pop
sir.
Warner? Like,
All the way till freshman year, and then that's when I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done with football. But then I continued with wrestling, and then I kind of transitioned into cross country.
stay in shape and
Yes, sir. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I would say I enjoyed cross country more
than wrestling?
I don't know. It's weird. People don't like running, but I just enjoyed the people around me and like just the environment I
The
was
camaraderie?
in. Yes, sir. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed wrestling, but I felt like wrestling's my escape, but cross country was like an escape from
wrestling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
Did
how
you
it
do
felt.
well in cross country too?
I would say I did. I mean, only doing it for 3 years, I ended up getting I believe 16th in the state of Texas
wow.
for 4A.
Oh,
So I think I did pretty good.
That-
I mean, I had a pretty good coach. So
Well, ever since you guys have been at Riverside High School has dominated in football, basketball, women's basketball certainly, or girls basketball. Baseball program's been great. So you guys have had a great experience at Riverside High School because for about the last 10 years, it's been pretty remarkable there.
Sure.
And your sister, who was the pioneer, the trailblazer that
Mhm.
actually went to Riverside High School first. Now she's strictly basketball, or did she play other sports too?
She played other sports. She did volleyball, basketball, and then she did softball.
Okay,
She was really good at softball, actually.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so where does the athleticism come from?
I would say my
Parents?
mom.
My mom.
My mom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not your dad, your mom.
Just kidding. A little bit of our dad. A little bit of our dad.
She said a little bit of my dad. Yeah. I heard your mom was a phenomenal athlete.
She was.
And she's coaching now at Riverside High School. Volleyball
Volleyball
and basketball?
and basketball.
Softball?
The assistant
No.
basketball, head volleyball, not softball.
So you probably haven't had a lot of time to experience Sul Ross yet. How's your experience been? Tell us where you go to school,
So
what
I
you're
go
studying.
I go to Shriner University. It's in Kerrville. It's a little small town. It's like an hour out of San Antonio.
Okay.
So it's a small campus. I enjoy it. It's the student to teacher ratio is very, it's very good. I'd say like there's like 20 kids in my class max. So it's very interactive with the professor.
Right.
I enjoy that a lot. I get to build that relationship with them. And then I feel like my grades are pretty good right now.
What are you studying?
Mechanical engineering.
Wow.
But yeah, it's pretty tough.
And you're wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Wrestling's paying for you to go and become a mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
It's the way it's supposed
Well,
to work
it's
out.
for Division 3. It's not on paid scholarship. It's more academic that I'm getting paid for.
Okay.
So my academics are all paying for that.
And you're a junior now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this year and one more, and then you graduate as a mechanical engineer?
Hopefully, that's what we're praying for.
No, hope is not a strategy. You're going to get this done, and then I assume you're coming back to El Paso.
Probably not.
No?
Probably not. I want to move somewhere else.
Where would you like to live?
I'm not too sure yet, but I don't know. I just want to get out there, kind of be a little bit uncomfortable. I feel comfortable here. I want to be
Yeah.
somewhere else, feel a little bit uncomfortable. Get to know, like, get to explore more. I feel like there's like no shade to El Paso, but like I feel like there's really nothing to do here. Like I've
Right.
already experienced it, Like I just want to go on and do something new. If that makes sense.
No, it's. I think it's common when you first get out of school, and especially when you first leave a college or university. Curiosity, kind of want to experience other things, and unless you experience other cities or other communities, it's hard to not. I mean, it's hard to know what you have here
Mhm.
because you don't have anything to compare it to. Once you get it. Something to compare it to, then it becomes, I think, a little more fair assessment of whether or not you like Dallas, Fort Worth, San Antonio, California. You could go anywhere. And Sul Ross, have you spent a little time over there?
I went for a freshman orientation. Got to meet a few of the players. The cool thing is that there's, I believe, 5 other El Paso girls that are on the basketball team.
Oh, really?
And one of them's a senior, and then the others are juniors. So I'm looking forward to playing with them for sure. And I've met the incoming freshmen, and they all seem really cool. So I'm excited to like meet them and play with them as well. But I move in on Saturday, so I'm a little nervous.
This weekend?
This weekend.
Parents taking you?
Everybody's taking
Jaden
me.
coming too?
Yes, he is.
It's a family event.
Everybody has to help. You know?
Absolutely. I was going to ask you something. Did you ever play against any of the girls that are at Sul Ross when you were younger? Do you remember any of them playing here locally?
I did. I played against, I believe, two of them. One, Gemma, she was from Mountain View, and Ariana, she was from Isleta.
Okay. And it's in the city of Alpine?
Yes.
I've never been. What's that like?
Let me just tell you, there's no Walmart. My Walmart is a Dollar General, probably like one street, just the campus there. So it's not very big, but it seems like a really nice town, very nice people. So I'm excited. Plus, I'll be busy, so doing homework, basketball.
For sure.
hmm
And you know, I went to school in California. I went to Weed High School, which is a very smaller than Riverside High School. And I always tell people, because the town was really small, probably about the same size as Alpine, that it was just a great place to grow up. I assume growing up in the Riverside High School community, that neighborhood, knowing everybody, is an ideal place to grow up because you just have such a support system. Yeah.
Definitely.
And Charlize, now she's about to graduate or just graduated with physical therapy?
She's graduating in December.
Okay.
Right now she's working at a PT place. Not too sure though.
I think it's in Las Cruces.
Yeah, in Las Cruces.
In Las Cruces. Oh, really? She drives to Las Cruces?
Yes, and she goes to
do that.
school at NMSU. Yeah.
So what's it going to be like for Mr. Charlie Bustillos and his beautiful wife Angie when they look around the household and no one is there?
I mean, they got the dogs.
Yeah, they replaced us with dogs.
Dogs, and I think they said they were going to the gym again and getting in shape and stuff like that. But I think the reality is that once you guys start competing, a lot of weekend trips down to watch you and to support you. Will you be coming up to the El Paso area with the team at all to play any of the teams around here? Or is UTEP just too big?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think we will be. I think the closest we'll be playing is Alpine, 3 hours away, and then NMSU, which is 2 hours from El Paso.
Okay.
That's probably the closest.
And you wrestle all over the state and even in Oklahoma?
Yes, sir. It's mostly in Oklahoma. I would say that's like the closest competition we have for the like NCAA.
Yeah.
Division 3. We wrestle a bunch of NAAs in Oklahoma, though. I feel like that's the closest competition because wrestling is not very that big for collegiate at the collegiate level for Texas. So we just travel up to Oklahoma a lot.
You got to go to Penn State. Is that where ASU, Penn State, Oklahoma State?
I wrestle a couple of the guys. They're third string, second strings. They're a different level, but it's not that big of a difference. I would say. The amount of mistakes they make is. That's the like I just make more mistakes than them and they just capitalize on them. But yeah, sure.
Well, it's been nice getting the chance to talk to both of you. I wish I could have spoken to Charlize. Like I said earlier, your dad and I and the rest of the board, we've been blessed to be able to do some great things. I know that he's very proud of the new Thomas Manor Elementary School, the new Riverside Elementary School, some of the remodernization at both Riverside Middle School and Riverside High School, the athletic facilities. I mean, I tell him all the time, he has accomplished more than I think any other previous trustee has accomplished for his community. He loves his community. He's super proud of Riverside, and at least during his tenure, it's been an awesome experience, not just for him, for all of us, because we like the idea that you guys are so successful, and we like the idea that you are a product of the Isleta Independent School District, because you guys are both wonderful student athletes, but more importantly, you're wonderful people and human beings, and we recognize that. So thanks for spending some time with us this morning, and we can't wait to introduce you to the Ysleta ISD community.
Sure. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Anytime. It's our pleasure.